the channel, and thank you so much for being patient with me as I got prepared. My phone was not charged, and I do apologize for that. That was on me. I did not plug it in last night. Oh, a mosquito bit me behind my knee. Whew. You might be getting bit by mosquitoes too. And listen, there's this chirping noise you're going to hear, and that chirping noise is coming from my fire detector, smoke detector. We had to cut the electricity yesterday, and we're going to have to cut it again today. We're working on splitting a wire in the kitchen so that I can cut my lights on, separate. The two lights come on at once. I want them to be separated. So that's just something we'll have to deal with while we're making this video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before and you're subscribed, thank you for your support. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you so much. Spirit has given me a message, and you know how I am about giving you the messages that Spirit gives to me. We're going to get that message. I'm being told to start with rocks this morning, and then I'm going to tell you the music that I got, because the music that I got is going to be significant for the collective and for the individual questions. It always is. It seems to work out that way. And if you're new here, the music is what shapes the videos, what shapes the storyline of the videos. I'll ask Spirit for a song to help me to see what's going on in the scenario. And Spirit gives me a song, and occasionally he'll give me 2 or 3 songs. It just depends on what I'm supposed to see about it. But let me get some rocks first. Ooh, that mosquito really tore my knee up, right behind my knee. Don't you hate when that happens? Ugh, that's the worst place ever for a mosquito bite. I don't know if there's a good place for one. Okay, so Spirit, what message do you have for us out of the rocks today? What message do you have for us out of these rocks? May I see, please? What do you want to say out of the rocks? Alright, let's see what Spirit wants to say out of the rocks. This also shapes the message. Alright, so what we have is strength. Somehow there's a need for strength here. There's passion, something you're passionate about. There's a trust. There's a need for trust. And that makes sense when I hear the songs. Somebody here is very kind. Kindness is a factor here. Somebody's family is a factor here. Family. You inspire someone. Someone is inspiring. Inspiration, inspire. And what else? There's a commitment. Somebody's going to have a commitment. And that's what I feel from the music, that you want to have a commitment, but you're having a hard time letting go of your past relationship. And I'm going to explain why in the music. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second here. I just want to look at the comments. Hi, Sharisha. How are you, baby? We're going to get to your question, okay? Thank you for being here. Okay, I see a lot of communication between Cheryl and Sharisha, which is lovely. Thank you. Okay, thank you for being patient while I was getting everything ready. Yes, hi Sharisha. Just give me a minute, okay? And we're going to look at your question. Hold on to your question for a moment while I get the general reading started. And then I will answer your question before I proceed with the general reading. But I want to give you the music because the music is important. And with my readings, always remember, bring your intuition. First and foremost, bring your own intuition, because you know what these things, rocks, cards, whatever I use, mean to your life, okay? So the first song that I got when I asked Spirit for a song, and let me say, I've been getting this song over and over and over and over and over and over. And I even asked Denny last night. I said, Denny, can you explain this song to me because it keeps coming out over and over and over. But this is what it is. It's interesting. I've never heard it before. It's called Better by SYML. Better. And it goes like this. It's a beautiful song to me. It's kind of like a new rock type style. It goes like this. You came into the picture like a natural. You were unexpected. Got me spiritual. I don't want to say it, but maybe it was fate. And I cannot contain it. And I know it's a different love. And I know that you make me better. It's a love that will keep me holding on. And I know it'll only get better. I'm sorry, we only get better. I came into your picture such a broken fool, a million different pieces looking back at you. Believe me when I say this, I was giving up. But now you came and saved me, and I know it's a different love. And it's the way he's singing that, and I know. You have to listen to it. It's a different love. And I know that you make me better. It's a love that it's a love that will keep me holding on. And I know we only get better. Oh, we only get better. We only get better. We only get better. We only get better. Love can terrify. Love can start a fire. Holding on tonight, we're burning like a lighter. Everything inside me burning with desire now. And I know it's a different love. And I know that you make me better. You're enough and you keep me holding on. And I know we only get better. Only get better, only get better, only get better, only get better. So, do you hear what's happening here? This person is describing this as a different love and that it'll only get better. And I think that it's because they're comparing you to somebody else because they had an ex that they are maybe still in love with or were in love with, and it's hard for them to move on from that person. I get it. I get it. If my husband were still alive, it would be hard for me to move on from him. But, I had an aunt and uncle who were married, and they ended up divorcing, and they stayed very good friends. In fact, he would come over and visit her new husband. I mean, everybody was just an adult about it, and just because they couldn't get along as a married couple didn't mean they couldn't remain friends once each of them moved on with their life, because that's what adults do. And if you're not a jealous person, you can handle things like that. Now, that's not always going to be the case because the person may not want to be involved with you anymore once you move on to somebody new. And you can't do anything about that. That's their problem, not yours. Okay, so I was going to leave it at this, and something said, nah, find out what's going on here. And so I asked, and I got this. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, Keith Whitley. For those of you who don't know, Keith Whitley he passed away many years ago. He was a country singer and songwriter, and he wrote some beautiful music. And this is one of my favorite songs by Keith Whitley. And it goes like this. This is what's going on with the person in that last song, okay? I know you loved him a long time ago. Reverse any roles you need to. Maybe it was a her. I know you loved her a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want them so. I know, but darling, this time, let your memories die. When you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's them in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tonight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing they're on your mind. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's them in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tonight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just hold me tonight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Okay? And so this person has somebody from their past that they are stuck on. I mean, really, really stuck on. And the person that's with them knows that when I'm with you, you're always thinking about them. And maybe I've been a fool for doing that. Well, you may have been. We're going to find out. But when I opened my work phone, this is my work phone. When I opened it to get a song, the song that was already playing, which surprised me, was this. Holding Her and Loving You. And this is an Earl Thomas Conley, an old country music. Somehow old country music might be a factor in your situation, because these are old songs. They're classics, but they're beautiful songs. So when I saw that, I was like, yikes, somehow this factors in. And it goes like this. If I can get it together, there we go. It's the third hardest thing I'll ever do, leaving here without you. And the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. She's been good to me when things were going rough. How can I tell her now good ain't good enough? Oh, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. If she'd give me one good reason, I'd be gone. But she ain't done one thing wrong. She don't expect me to don't expect me to just walk out the door. I still love her, but I love you more. She's been good to me when things weren't going right. She made my days long before you made my nights. So the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Yeah, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Girl, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. So it sounds like that you haven't told this person that you're in love with somebody new, and I don't think that they are going to take it very well when you tell them. I could be surprised, but that's how it feels. There's definitely a third party situation going on here, and when you add this song in, it almost sounds like you're gonna be with this new person, but you're gonna continue to think about this old person until you get closure. You have to get closure from this other person because you can't hold somebody and think about somebody else. That's not fair to anyone. I mean, that's just, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. And if you're that hung up on this other person, you should probably go back to them until you're fed up or until you come to some kind of understanding that, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. And let me tell you something. How they take that is none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but when you take on other people's thoughts and feelings and you feel responsible for how they feel and how they act and what they think, you're being codependent. And they might even try to throw a little hissy fit to make you feel guilty. But you can't let that happen. You just can't. Alright, so we're dealing with strength. We're dealing with passion. We're having to have trust. We're having to be kind. It's our family. Somebody's inspiring and they need a commitment. I think that the person that you're with deserves a commitment. And not just a commitment, they deserve everything. They deserve you to put 110% of yourself into this relationship, or you just need to walk away and you just need to say, I'm not going to commit to you at all. And that you're not responsible how either one of these people react to you saying no. No is an answer, a final answer. It's a word with a period or an exclamation point or sometimes a question mark. But in this case, no means no. And no matter how much they cry or how much they beg or how much they plead or how much they want to show their ass and try to make problems for you and this new person, you just have to let that, you have to push that away. You can't have that. You can't have that. That's what's going on here. Okay. Let's see what Sharisha wants first. Oh, Sharisha, baby, you got a lot to say. Alright, your question says, someone is stalking me on LinkedIn in private mode. You want to know, is it Shamir? Okay. I'm trying to read that. My eyes are blurry. Okay, and then it says he is not accepting the invite link when I have sent him 3 months ago. Okay, so let's first of all find out if it's him doing it. May I have a yes or no answer to tell me if it's him doing this? Hold on. Whoop, a card fell out. Ask for help from others. So he may be getting other people to do it for him. He may be getting other people to make fake profiles for him, or he may be using someone else's real profile. You know what I'm saying? Alright. May I please find out if Shamir is behind this account? I think we're good. Is Shamir behind this account, Spirit? Are they spying from this account? may we see, please? Further spying from this fake account. Or from any fake account. On any social media. It says might be, but very doubtful. Okay, what I'm getting from this is that they might be, but you doubt they are. You shall not. You shall not. So I'm getting that they might be, but you doubt they are, because you said that they shall not spy on you. So maybe you have everything locked down. Let me see. Let me check something. Spirit, is he spying from a fake account? May I see, please? Okay. I'm not sure what I'm getting. It starts with a C. It's a word that starts with a C. I don't think it's English. Is it a name, Spirit? Okay. And the name starts with a C? Is it a G? Okay, what's the first letter? Okay. L. I can't understand what they're saying. But is he spying from a fake account? The CL, it's saying CL what? C? I can't hold it up. My arm is so heavy for some reason. C? Is that an O? Is that an O? I don't know. He is spying and the name starts with a C. That's all I can get for you. Let me just clarify it with this card. It says they might be, but you doubt it because they're not supposed to. Are they spying, Spirit? Yes. Helpful people. Just like I said, they're using someone else's account. Oh, wait. Remain positive was also turned over in the deck. And there's going to be an opportunity. I don't know what that means. But yeah, they're spying and they're using someone else's account. Someone that's already a friend of yours. Somehow they found someone. So it's doubtful that they're spying because they're using someone else's account. Alright. Let's see what he might want to tell you. If he could tell her something, what would he say to her, Spirit? Somebody's a fucking asshole, and where have you been my whole life? And I think I'm falling in love with you. So maybe he's saying that he's a fucking asshole because he hasn't been there for you, but he's falling in love with you. That's what he would say. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to jump back on the original reading. Spirit, there's two people here. There's one that is kind of like they love you, but they know you're in love with somebody else. Okay? So that's the one I'm reading for over here. The person who knows you love somebody else. The one that's saying, don't close your eyes. What's going on in their life? Don't close your eyes. Ooh, that flew out. Wow, it went across the room. Spirit is giving this person joy, generosity. Somebody's being generous here. They have a lot of happiness, and they're learning respect. Respect. Alright. What about the person over here who is holding her and loving you? What about them? They're the one that's learning to have courage and to have stewardship, to be responsible for their money. And what's connecting you two? So somehow money is a factor in this. Remember now, this is about trust, passion, strength, family, kindness, inspiration, and commitment. What's connecting the two of you is wisdom. You've learned a very valuable lesson here in this situation. Okay, and oh, we got love. I never get that card. So love is what's connecting the two of you. So you do have love, but you have a different love. Remember, it's a different love. This love is a different love, and it's like you're comparing it to the old love, but this is somebody new that brings something better, and that's going to get better and better and better. So we have compassion, and on the bottom of the deck, we have integrity. Love, integrity, and wisdom. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. So you're not sleeping with this person, it doesn't sound like. Or maybe you are, but you're not sleeping with the other person. That could be the case. That's so beautiful. Alright, let's find out how this happened. How did it happen, Spirit, that this all went down? Show me how it happened. You wanted things to be different. You want shit to be different. Change yourself first. Alright, well, what's being hidden? Have sex and get hot and sweaty. So secretly you're having sex. Wow. And what's being shown? That you're sitting back and relaxing. Oral love is in your future. You're going to go solo. It's time for anal. And stop trying to control every damn thing. Let shit go. Don't be so extra. So, this happened because you wanted things to be different. You were working out or getting hot and sweaty. You may have been having so much sex you were getting hot and sweaty. Like, you may have been having a lot of sex with this person in secret. And you were sitting back, relaxing, waiting for oral sex. And you were alone. You wanted to go solo. I don't want a commitment here. I want to examine this a little deeper. Or maybe you were waiting for anal sex. I don't know which. And you were like, you know what? I'm going to stop trying to control myself here. I'm going to let shit go and stop being so extra. Alright, so what's going to happen next? You're going to cook a fucking meal and unplug. Okay? Why are you unplugging? Why are you unplugging? Because family shit's getting on your nerves and it's time for shit to get real. Okay. Okay. And you remember your family's involved. You have to watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. And tantrums are for babies. So no tantrums, okay? No tantrums. And fill in the blank. So you've been having sex. This has happened because of you having sex in secret. And then you back and relax. Because I want to be solo. I want to be single. And I'm going to become an asshole. Because I'm tired of somebody controlling every damn thing. And you're going to cook a meal, unplug. Family shit's getting on your nerves. It's time for shit to get real. Watch what you say. Tantrums are for babies. What does it mean shit's got to get real? One of you is doing too many chores. That person better get laid now. So shit's about to get real because one of you does more than the other. Anything else gonna get real? That ain't much to get real about. They're still waiting. What are they waiting for? I'm gonna put have sex back in. What are they waiting for, Spirit? You're fucking stressed. Somebody's waiting and you're fucking stressed. Why do we need to know that? Because shut the fuck up. We can't be all things. Spend time with them. And it's not that serious. So you want to spend time with somebody and you feel like it's not that serious. Okay, it sounds like you're with somebody, you want to spend time with somebody else, but the person you're with, you've been having sex with them in secret. Like, you've been hiding that. You've probably been lying to somebody about this other person. You probably said, oh, I'm not having sex with him. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The cards say you are. Alright, so what would you say to this person over here about how you feel about them? What would you say? It's a lot to say. You would say, I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. So you want to play the field. You are the one and only one. Okay, so maybe you're saying you can't be tied down to this other person. Within a year or more, I promise you, I don't know what happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. So something happened between y'all and you're confused. What would they say to you, or what would you say over here to the person that needs to have courage? I want to get away from my burdens, but I'm stuck. And you make me lose my cool, and I just don't know how to act in your presence. So you make this person nervous. Alright, let's see what's going on here. What would this person right here say to the other person that they're in love with? They would say, I can't get enough of you. I need security, and I'm patiently waiting. What would this one over here say? They would say, I don't want to know, and I wish we could go back. Why do you wish you could go back? Because I miss seeing you and I still feel the pain. So this person got hurt. This is the one who wishes they could go back. But you know what? Sometimes you just can't. And they're saying they don't want to know, but I don't know if I believe that. And I want you so badly in reverse. Yeah, they have an ex they can't get over. And this one's like, I can't get enough of you. I need security. And I'm patiently waiting for you to give me an opportunity. Okay. Let's see. What happened here? Spirit, show me what happened here. May I see, please? What in the world happened here? Somebody wanted their freedom. There was a love triangle. They wanted to get out of a love triangle. And they couldn't force it, but they had no choice. How did they force it? They came up with a strategy so they wouldn't be haunted. So they're trying to get out of this without hurting anyone. What's being hidden? You first, and somebody's undecided. So secretly somebody's saying, I'm not moving. You know where to find me. And I've made up my mind. Alright, what's being shown? So somebody's not coming back. They've made up their mind. They're not coming back. You know where to find me. What's being shown? That I love you. And I'm at my breaking point. Why about your breaking point? Because you love somebody. Because you've been making silent moves. You're not dating anyone, or they're not. Somebody's hard to read. They can't pretend, and they've been fighting it. They've been fighting this love they have for you. They've been silently making moves, and they are at their breaking point. So what's going to happen next? That flew out. Online dating. Outcome of online dating. No escape, but you have a way out. You're going to say, I need you to prove to me. You need somebody to prove something. Prove to me that you don't want me to leave, and that I am us working together is a fantasy. That maybe you work with this person, and that I choose you, but I want you to prove all of that. Okay. And now we see what's going on here. Prove to me that this can work. Why is this person secretly not moving? Because they want a divorce, one last chance, and focus on yourself. So somebody's like, please give me one more chance. And they're like, no, focus on yourself. I want a divorce. I'm not moving. You know where to find me. I've made up my mind. I'm not giving you another chance. If somebody here is not going to get another chance. Alright, Spirit, show me how this person that's having to learn joy, generosity, and respect, show me how they feel about the other person. Like they're not better off. What do you mean you're not better off? Because of chemistry. So you're not, it's like you would be better off with this chemistry, but for some reason you're not. Why are you holding back your chemistry? Because somebody has heart fog. Remember, they can't close their eyes. This person is constantly thinking about somebody else. Not necessarily this one, but the one that they're with. Alright, how does this person over here feel? They're not saying how they feel. Well, tell us, please. They're afraid, guarded, and cautious about losing somebody. Why are they afraid of losing somebody? Because of them being distant or at a distance. What's the truth? The truth is that Divine Feminine is here. And they want you to get established with them. Why aren't you getting established with them? Because you feel like that it's not the right time. What's the truth? The truth is that this is going to cause this person to be hurt. They're not going to fight with you about it, but they're going to be shattered. What's going to be their outcome without you? They're not going to understand why you're doing this. Why are you doing this? Because of rejection. You don't want to reject somebody. How does the other person feel? They're secretly watching this. And they feel like you're not sidetracked. Why do they feel like you're not sidetracked? They've been pretending. This person is secretly watching somebody and pretending like you're not sidetracked. How do they really feel? They're a liar. They feel like you're being tricky, and they feel like you're being dishonest and tricky about having this with this person someday, one day, another time. What do they feel like your true motives are? That you're not loyal and you're not going to chase this person. Wow. How do you really feel? An apology is here and an emotional whirlwind. So you feel like you owe this person an apology. And there hasn't been any intimacy between the two of you because they're still stuck on this other person. Alright. So that's what I see. It doesn't look like you're going to be faithful to this person. You're going to go back to your other person that you just can't let them go. And that's totally cool. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, how are you working in this person's life? No, Spirit said, how are you working in this one's courage and stewardship? This is the one who can't let go, I think. The Chariot is here. The Chariot could be travel, and then we have the Lovers in reverse, which is like not having a choice. So you might be about to travel when you don't have any choice. What about this one over here that loves you, but they're not going to hold on to you? This person is not using good judgment. Damn, you got a lot of cards, baby. You have no faith in this. You have no faith. Oh, the High Priest came out upright. You know this person is very spiritual, but you have no faith in them. Your judgment is off because somebody has a weakness and they're going to end it. And there's an Empress in reverse. Oh, with a Hermit. The Hermit that took the soul out of the Empress that came out together. These two cards got stuck together when they were wet. And she pulled the soul right out of him so he could no longer soul search about this relationship. So we have two Virgos here. Somebody is soul searching. This is a divine feminine or mother or grandmother or something like that. And they're soul searching about ending this because they feel like somebody is not going to have the strength. And they have no faith in this working out. Even though somebody here is a High Priest. Okay, there's a lot going on in your life, sweetheart. And what you don't see coming is a tower. You're about to have a tower, okay? So I think you're going to realize something profound about this person or about this relationship and what's going on with them. Hold your questions. I'm going to answer them when I get to the end of this. I'm almost to the end now, okay? I just want to see how this plays out. They have a very simple, they are going to have a chariot. They're either going to get over this or they're going to get in this chariot and leave. And it's because they feel like they don't have a choice. They're stuck on stupid. Not calling that person stupid, but they are stuck in the past and they won't let go of the past. And I get it, because if my husband was alive, I would feel the same exact way. But, having said that, I deserve happiness. And there was a lot of factors involved with my happiness. It wasn't just one thing. There was a lot that had to be considered. And had I moved on with my life, he would have always been a part of my life. And anybody in my life would have had to understand that. Alright, so we have a lot going on right here. A lot. I want to find out what's going on with you. Oh! There went my black tourmaline tree. I'm going to leave it down there. Alright, why is... You have a Fulicus, you have Libra, you have Taurus, you have Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you have Leo, and you have a Fuicus again. A lot of a Fuicus over here. Spirit, clarify that whole pile of stuff. Somebody's hiding their feelings about how attractive they are and how much they desire to have sex with somebody. That's what this is all about. All of this is this person's desire. They're soul searching. And I think they're wondering, why won't you make a move on me? Like, why don't you find me attractive? Alright. Why don't they? I think they do. So what's the holdup? They're soul searching about the holdup. What do they see when they soul search about the holdup? A sexual encounter and a Queen of Swords. So this person doesn't want to have sex with you. So you're soul searching about having sex with this person, and they're like, I don't want to have. Maybe that's the conclusion you're coming to, is they don't want to have sex with me. They have put out that vibe like, don't come near me. Why do they feel that way? Because there's a situation where you're trapped that's not going to change. And what's going on with that situation? You don't know. It's like you're in denial about it. You're not really making plans to move forward, and you're kind of being like defensive about it at the same time. It's like, I don't know what I want to do, and I'm not even making plans to move forward, but don't go there with me because I don't want you talking about this situation. That's unfair. That's unfair. What's going to be the outcome here, Spirit, for this person? They're going to be like, I'm not going to waste my time. It's a friend of yours, and it's like, they had feelings for you, but they realized that you didn't reciprocate them. You were not feeling the same thing because you were unawakened. That's the outcome. They have feelings for you, but they're going to withdraw their feelings because they feel you're not there at all. Okay? So you're going to lose somebody who has a whole lot of love for you because of holding on to somebody from your past. But that's your decision, and I respect that. That's why we have respect here, because they are having to respect your decision. Alright, why is the Chariot here? Because of that Page of Cups and somebody manifesting you. You don't want to manifest somebody that doesn't love you. Ghosting and manifesting. So somebody's about to get ghosted. Or has been. That's a very childish way to deal with your emotions. The Six of Cups and manifesting you. So you have a lot of memories of this. I think just your memories, constantly reminding yourself, constantly dwelling and thinking on this is drawing it towards you. Why is the Chariot here? Because of the King of Pentacles, a date, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Chariot is about a King of Pentacles, somebody who takes love serious. They're a good provider. They like to work with their hands. They do a lot of yard work, housework. They love to play with the kids. They love pets. They love to be outdoors, okay? They love to go to the beach, to go to the park, to go hiking, fishing, things like that. Good father, good grandfather. This is an older man. And there was supposed to be a date, but somebody had other things to do when it came for time for them to come and get them or take them somewhere. They were, or maybe this person is just trying to overcome not going on a date because somebody else had other things to do. Why are they not going on this date? May we see, please? Because they don't know whether or not they want to move forward with this relationship. How does the other person feel? The other person is very high profile, and they got hurt. They got hurt by something that was said or done, like on social media. Somebody hurt them, hurt their feelings. What hurt them? That you were having a good time with this person. There's a Queen of Wands involved and a Knight of Cups. So, this King of Pentacles got publicly recognized, I think, because they had love for somebody else. And this person that they were with, this Queen of Wands, is the one that got hurt. Because they were like, I know you've been partying with that person and that you're trying to get away from me. I know you're trying to get away from me. They made a big shit show out of some stupid shit you posted on social media. Alright, what's going to be the outcome for the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups is going through a dark night of the soul at work. What does that mean? They're being very patient through a hard time while they're working. Work is really bringing them down. Alright, so what's going to be the outcome for work? Oh, there's a job that's ending. The Queen of Cups is here. And the Sun. So whatever it is that's been keeping this person up at night, and it's about work. It's going to end because they're unhappy and they hate their job. And they're being divinely guided to do something different. Alright, so show us, if you may, Spirit, what is going to happen with this person's work. What's going to be the outcome for this person's work over here? May we see, please? You're shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You will work well in healing and medicine. Outcome of shedding. I caught it with my thighs. You're manifesting, baby. What are they manifesting, Spirit? Let me find out they're manifesting. I keep catching it with my lap. You're manifesting spiritual work. Look at you. You're going to do spiritual work. Beautiful. And you're going to be a great match for this new position. Clarify the outcome of their spiritual work. You're going to have to take a risk and roll the dice. And what will that look like? You're going to be an influencer. There's going to be something from your past or someone from your past who's going to make an investment in you. Outcome of your investment. You're going to have great people skills and you're going to make connections. And what's going to be your outcome of your abundance? What's their abundance going to look like, Spirit? It looks like somebody's going to make an investment in you and give you a chance to do something new. That's a lot of cards. Damn, that's a lot of cards. One, please. One or two. You're going to be unfolding a relationship. There's a relationship unfolding, and it's going to be a beginning of a relationship. Outcome of the relationship? Ooh. You're cultivating a new perspective when it comes to somebody being frozen. Why were they frozen? Because they were trapped. They couldn't express themselves and they could not make it work. So they were in a relationship where they could not be themselves and they couldn't make it work. Alright, what might be the outcome of this person's money over here? There's outside forces, but they're going to have success, fast changes, and a new life. With limitations are not what they appear, and you can overcome them easily. This person's got some good shit happening for them. This person's got some complicated shit happening for them. But there is the Queen of Wands here who's very jealous. She either has two men or she has the same man. And she's mad because they've been partying with this other person, this younger person. This person's been partying with a younger person and they saw it on social media and they got mad. Or they saw you out in public somewhere and got mad. I don't know. I gotta pull one more. Where's my cards? Oh, here they are. I want to know what this tower is for this person over here. What's the tower? Children and the Queen of Wands. So something's going on with her children. This Leo, it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have the Chariot and the Lovers, Gemini, and then we have Taurus and Gemini, and then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and all of, I already told you what's over there. Why is the Tower here? A card fell out. Two cards. Because of this Queen of Wands and a broken heart. Leaving this person is going to break their heart, or them leaving you is going to break yours. Alright, show me what the Tower is, Spirit. The Tower is that somebody has children. Their children have been cold, but for some reason they're warming up. Why are their children no longer ice cold? Because of divine timing. What does that mean? That there's a transformation happening when it comes to a King of Wands. We have Scorpio here. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's a man and somebody's children are warming up to this person. He's very passionate and he's changing. Why? How is he changing? That heartache. That heartache. He feels like there's no hope for this because of this heartache. It's like he's not going to give up this other person to have independence. Or maybe he just wants to be alone and not have anybody new. I'm not really sure that I've gotten to the bottom of that yet. Why is the Lovers here for the other person? Because this person has a money focus. They have no choice but to focus on their money. Outcome of that, which I think we've already seen. They're making plans to move forward. And they have a strong desire to be recognized by whoever it is that's spying from a fake account. Outcome of being recognized. What's the tea? This is forbidden. Somebody is like, I know you're just there working and trying to make money, but I forbid you to be in love with this person and to be unconditionally loving to them. And I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, what are you telling them, the Knight of Swords? You better wake up. What do you mean they better wake up? Because something's an injustice. Can you clarify the injustice? The injustice is that somebody is in love and they want to make an offer to this person, but they don't have a lot to offer. How does the other person feel about them not having a lot to offer? They love them. They feel like they're devoted and they love this person. This is the same one that was in reverse for the other person. They're in love with you. So what are they going to do about that, the King of Cups? They're going to clean up the karma. And what will that look like? They're hiding their feelings. What's underneath that mask? They're taming their hunger. And they are manifesting. There's somebody taming their hunger because there's somebody who's manipulative. They romanticize and they bickered and fight. They used to bicker and fight all the time. Okay. So it's like they're remembering that things weren't quite as good as they remembered them to be, is what it looks like to me. Alright, now I'm going to pull T because you remember it said, what's the T? They were like, you're not going to be this person. You're not going to be unconditionally loving to them. There's a pregnancy test and somebody just keeping you a secret. So you're a pregnancy test? You're a bugaboo and they're keeping you a secret. Oh, I hate people that do that. I hate that. Bugaboo and outdated. So there's somebody who's outdated and they're calling you a bugaboo. No, you're just their ex. Just go somewhere and sit down. Somebody's brainstorming and figuring out why somebody's being a bugaboo. Why are they being a bugaboo? Tell me. Why are they being a bugaboo? Because they just are a bugaboo. That's why. They're just a bugaboo. What are they bugabooing? Riding this out. Why are they just riding it out? So they're bugging you because they're just riding it out. Because they're a hater. It's been a nightmare and they're not a great actor. So what would they like to see happen in this relationship? They want you to get caught cheating. Why do they want you to get caught cheating? So they can announce this, that you're no longer a secret and that somebody's outdated. So they want to tell people, I'm not keeping this person a secret anymore because I'm over my ex. What's going to be the outcome here? They're going to come in after you. Come in after what? You're attracting like a moth to a flame. You're not a bad choice. And they're brainstorming and figuring this out. What are they figuring out? That you're their copycat. And the sugar and the salt both look the same. What do you mean they both look the same? Somebody's under spiritual attack. They need to use sexual protection and they're busy. Who are they having sex with? There's no evidence of cheating, but they're venting and talking about their issues to you because of you getting a divorce. What are they saying? That somebody's into sports, playing games, they're a player. What else are they saying? That you go to the gym. That's not much to say. Okay, here we go. They're saying that you want to go on a movie date, but you've been depressed, and you want to set the record straight. Alright, what's the record being straight? That you need to protect yourself and keep yourself safe, and check yourself, because somebody's going to betray you. You're getting played. Somebody's pulling the strings, controlling, lying, and manipulating because of their jealousy. Remember I said at the beginning that they're jealous? So it's like they're just hanging on to you because they don't have anybody else. Okay then, if that's what you want to do. Alright, show me what might be the potential outcome here, Spirit. A lie is going to be told. Why is the lie here? Because somebody regrets how nurturing and compassionate somebody is. They're lying to you about this, and they regret it. They're telling you, this person is not compassionate. They don't do things for me like you do. That's a lie. What's being hidden? that you're in your life purpose. And what's being shown? That you're having memories. What are you remembering? Your family, home, and commitment, and how you want to take care of yourself. And what's going to happen next? You're going to finally get the courage to change and have a breakthrough. Clarify the breakthrough. Your higher self is telling you that it's time for you to have a reunion with the soul tie. Why are you not having it? Your ancestors and spirit guides. Okay, your spirit guides are helping you, but your ancestors are not. Why are your ancestors not helping you? Because you're guarded. There's toxicity you need to break free from. There's the injustice, and there's no attraction. Can you clarify what you're talking about? Where is there no attraction? Whoever it is that's controlling, and they don't use their intuition. So what's going to be the outcome of them? They're going to be confused about you not loving this person, like not giving them an offer. What's the truth? That you're going to celebrate gifts in abundance, and you're getting messages in your dreams about letting them go, purging, releasing. Outcome once you release them. You're going to take off your facade about your beliefs and come out of the dark time you've been in. And what else? You're going to have union in divine timing, and there is a very hot attraction here. You're no longer going to be closed off, guarded, and resistant to this. Okay, I think we see what's going on here. Okay, so your ancestors and spirit guides are working together to help you to let go of the one from the past and move forward with the new person. Because you've been lying to this person and telling them, oh, they don't do anything, oh, they're not like you, oh, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you've been telling them to make them feel better. Alright, what's going on here, Spirit? Marriage. Why is marriage here? Because no second chance for marriage. Alright, what are you going to get then if you're not going to get a second chance? Your finances. What about them? You're going to master a spiritual lesson. What else? Somebody's going to forgive somebody for having an addiction. And they're going to have true love. And they're also going to trust you. Beautiful. Anything else? You have time apart. Alright. Why is that significant, time apart? Because you have a new love and you need to make a decision about this new love. What decision should they make, Spirit? It's your friend. Why are you telling us that? Because you have a soulmate and you're having to wait and set boundaries. Why are you having to wait and set boundaries with a soulmate? Because you're going to have to reject them. And they are obsessed with this. What's going to be the outcome of that? Put away the computer. You're going to be on different pages. Outcome of your forgiveness. Strictly sexual is here. You regret it. And they no longer want to show you support because of this. Okay, so you had a secret, strictly sexual relationship, it looks like, with somebody. And you lied to your friend, but they're going to forgive you. You may have been addicted to sex. Alright, what about here and now? Here and now, there's children, and it's not protected. What do you mean not protected? Here and now, you need to let them go. Let them go. You're not protected from the children. Release them. You're in denial. What are they in denial about? Ooh. That somebody's vulnerable? Go slow. There's a spiritual lesson in all of this. It's fate. Use your intuition. And acceptance. You gotta have acceptance. You need to wake up. There's no balance here. And you're healing when it comes to a twin flame because of an apology. Alright, so it looks like you're going to have to tell this person you're sorry because of something strictly sexual and maybe an addiction. Could be an addiction to sex. I don't know. And there's somebody's children that got it out for you, it looks like. Alright, let's get some guidance. What would you say to us out of we are essential? How are we essential, Spirit? How are we essential? Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. George Bernard Shaw. It is perfectly acceptable to change your mind. None of us knows everything. How could we? We're always learning new things and finding new information. As we grow, our views and opinions will grow too. Hold tightly to convictions that you have outgrown, that we have outgrown. Holding tightly to convictions we have outgrown doesn't serve us, and more often than not holds us back. Are there any beliefs you're holding on to because that's what you've always believed? When was the last time you challenged your thinking? Does that belief stand to the scrutiny? Does learning about a new perspective give you pause? If it does, then it's a good indicator that you need to dig deeper and possibly rethink your stance. There's no shame in learning and growing and changing what you believe and stand for. No one gains wisdom by refusing to consider anything new. Remember, you're going to learn wisdom with your love and have integrity, and that's what you need to do. You're holding on to some old beliefs. What would this person what would this person over here say to this person over here? You are my impossible love. And what would they say in return? They told me you were full of it, and thanks for being in my life. What would you say back? I think I could marry you one day. I wish I would have talked to you when I had a chance. What would you have said when you had a chance? I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck have I gotten myself into? I act like I don't care, but I do. Why do you say you can't stand them? Why are you really saying that? Because I should delete you out of my phone completely. Why do you feel that way? I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me. This person doesn't give you very much attention. Why are they acting that way? Because they just want honesty and they feel like you lie to them and they reread your text over and over again. Are you lying to them? I like it when you text me good morning. And I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. So I think perhaps they are. They may be lying to you. What are they lying about? I don't want a relationship. So they're telling you they don't want a relationship, but that's a lie. Where have you been all my life? They do want a relationship. Alright, as you can see, I have my new trinket bowl here. If you've stuck it out with me, thank you. I'm going to answer questions in just a moment, okay? But I do want to give you some guidance before I do that. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective? Cheryl, if you're still there, if you could get me some questions up. I'm going to take like a 2-minute break, and when I come back, I'm going to answer whoever has questions. Whoever was kind enough to stick around through the general reading. Alright, I have a warrior goddess and wild and free. Warrior goddess number 25. Says this. Well, if I can find it. I'm having trouble with my eyes today. This is not the time to play it safe, nor is it time to let another take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that your instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up, say yes, say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. First will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. So there's somewhere you're meant to be, and it's like you're afraid to go there because you're letting somebody else decide if it's the right choice. You need to make your mind up yourself. This is your life. And you have to live with your decisions, not them. Or perhaps they do, and that's why they're trying to help you make your mind up. Wild and free. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart, even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt. Don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space. Remember, unplug away from the noise and demands of the world and other people so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust. Remember, trust. Alright, I have some trinkets. I got my silver trinkets. Spirit, may I have trinkets, please? Oh, some of them are sticking to me. Okay. Whew. I have a hand for your intuition. Maybe you're a card reader. I have a dragonfly. How sweet is that? I have a butterfly that says miracles happen. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. Oh no, I have a Catholic pendant. I thought it was Susan B. Anthony. I have an elephant. Horse, of course. A horseshoe with a ladybug. Somebody could call you Ladybug. No. That's a crescent heart. A crescent moon with a heart. I thought it was the other one. There's an owl. An angel wing. A peace sign. Somehow peace sign. No matter where. I love you no matter where you are. An apple for a teacher. You might be a teacher, or there could be some temptation here. Another owl. I have a dime. I have my love is alive. An infinity sign that says love. A butterfly. A turtle. Another hand for a card reader. You might be a child who plays cards or have one. Young person. A tulip. Another hand. Somebody's a card reader. A lot of y'all read cards. Look. I have a pendulum. Somebody has a pendulum. I have you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. A fancy heart. She believed she could, so she did. And this is an octopus or a squid. Oh, I have a good old-fashioned letter. So maybe you're sending letters to someone in the military or in incarceration. I have a key, a skeleton key. I have a butterfly. I have a daisy. Wow, I have a lot of trinkets. I have a little kid with a ball cap. It could be a tomboy, a girl. And then I have a star. A star. So, planetary alignments. Okay. Alright, and I always pull a few from each bowl. So, give me some out of this bowl. Please. May I, please? Alright, somebody sews, and I keep getting your sewing thread. It took both of my keys. There were 2 keys in a sailboat. And maybe you need keys to a sailboat, or somehow keys in a sailboat are significant. But that sewing took it away, so somehow that sewing might be, look, everything's stuck. Okay. This thread. This is a skull and crossbones like a pirate, and it's caught on the thread. And maybe you're supposed to be sewing like for bikers, jackets. And then I have some selenite. I have young and strong. I have 2 pieces of crystal. This one is for your base, so you might need some stability, some help with your base chakra for your stability. And this one is your heart chakra. Remember, somebody had heart fog, they need to open their heart chakra. And then I have a fancy heart with a flower. I have an angel wing. I have a paper clip for some reason. I have a little girl. Somebody has a daughter. Remember, somebody's children were freaking out. And then I have, what do I have? Let the spirit of adventure set the tone. We had something about that already. Oh my God, look who showed up, my pirate. My pirate with the bandana. Ain't he the coolest ever? I'm going to have to make Denny something out of him and give this to Denny. I love you, baby. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap for the general reading. I hope you got something out of it and that it made sense to somebody. We're going to leave it there. I thought it was pretty interesting, to be honest with you. I don't really remember everything I said, but somebody's got to, oh wait, here's another trinket. Oh, it's another octopus or squid. Somehow that's very significant to this reading. I always say somebody could have their hands in too many pockets, but I don't know. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let Cheryl, if she's still here. Hey, Cheryl, are you here? You're very welcome, baby. You're very welcome. Let me see, can I find Cheryl? She may have left me. Thank you for all the new subscriptions. I so much appreciate that. I so much appreciate that. Let me see if I can figure out what happened to Cheryl. The moon is in Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe Cheryl's still here. There she is. She's back here. She may have left for a few. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer questions for you guys. But I need like a 2-minute break to get me something else to drink. If you'll give me like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me and I'm going to answer your questions, okay? I just need a teeny tiny little break to get me something to drink. So hold the phone, okay? And if Cheryl doesn't come back, then I'll figure it out because I can go back through the comments and figure out who's what. Cheryl, if you are there, if you could help me to figure out who's next, I'd appreciate it. I don't know. She may have had to leave because I did this kind of last minute. But give me just a second, guys, and I'll be right there. Don't go anywhere now. If you leave, I call your name. I'm going to have to go on to the next person. Okay. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to go get me something to drink. Alright, y'all, I'm back. If you waited, I'll answer questions for you. Nobody waited. Okay. Somebody's here. Alright, if you're here, post your question. I only see one person. Are you wanting me to answer a question for you? There's two people here. Alright, I'm gonna go back and see if anybody's here that we had before. Who is here? Can you tell me who you are? You're very welcome, beautiful. I love you, Sharisha. Thank you. Okay. Shumi, are you here? How about Laura? Thank you for your new subscription. Diego today for the first time. What does he think of you? Alright, Laura, if you're still here, let me know. Arakita? You have a question? Who's here that has a question? If you are here and you have a question, tell me. Anybody have a question? It looks like everybody left because of the reading. If you're here and you have a question, post your question. I did Sharisha's. Alright, let's see. Cheryl is saying hello. Sharisha and Cheryl were talking for a while. Alright, who was next? I'm just looking through the comments. So far, Sharisha and Cheryl are the only two I see. Angela, hello. Do you have a question, Angela? If you're still with me, what's your question, baby? You were next in line. Angela. And then Antoinette. Angela and Antoinette here with questions. Jam and Tijua. I can't say her name. If you're here and you have a question, if you'll put your question in the comments, I'll answer your question. I would be happy to answer someone's question. Just tell me who you are and just list your question. Let's do it this way because I see there's some of you watching. Alright, Spirit. Somebody is watching. How are you working in their life? If they're watching right now and they have a question, how are you working in their life? Ooh, beautiful energy. You're going to have justice for a situation that you felt like needed hope. Justice. You're going to have hope and justice for some toxicity that's been going on. Whoever you are, you're going to have hope for justice where there's been toxicity. Alright, can you show me what this is about, Spirit? What's the hope for justice? It's about something that needs to change. Number 9. Can you clarify that further? There's a privileged lady, a courtship, and poverty with a child on the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's talk about this. If it's not a twin flame, it won't come out that way. Why does this person need hope for justice? Because of a Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Fighting for what you love and being very adamant about doing it. Like, you're rushing in to make this right and to stand up for what you love. There's going to be a lot of communication about standing up for what you love. I'm not going to give you up. Alright, why is the star here? This could be about a child. Because of rejection. The star is about rejection. So there's hope when it comes to rejection. Why is... because somebody's going to get public recognition. The justice is that you're going to get public recognition. And it has to do with rejection. Clarify the public recognition. It's where it's somebody who's been unsure. They didn't know what to do. They were internally conflicted. They're no longer internally conflicted. Why not? What changed? They lost their feelings. They lost that feeling. You lost that loving feeling and now it's gone, gone, gone. They're frozen and they don't want a relationship. So somebody is going to publicly recognize that they're breaking up with somebody because they're no longer attracted to them and they're cold and they don't want a relationship. Why is the Devil in reverse? Because this person has been soul searching about how to move forward and get into a better place to look how can I move on from this? The Three of Wands, the Hermit, Virgo, they're like, how can I move on from this toxic shit? And they're realizing over here that they don't want to be in this relationship anymore. It's a privileged lady that they were dating, or you were dating, as you were a privileged lady, and you were dating somebody who was in poverty. Why were they in poverty? Because they were hiding their feelings about being cold. They weren't cold. Why were they hiding their feelings? Because of they wish this hadn't happened. What hadn't happened? That they had gotten. They wish they hadn't gotten hurt or hurt somebody else. What's going to be the outcome here? They're going to stop looking back and they're going to wait for the opportunity to really come in and just sweep somebody off their feet. They're going to stop looking at the past and waiting for somebody to sweep them off their feet and to fight for what they love. They're going to stop doing that. That's going to be the outcome. They're going to be stuck. They feel like in hopeless situation, but that's going to change. Anything else we need to know here? That somebody's cleaning up karma. The Children card tried to turn over. What are they doing cleaning up karma? Walking away from this situation that no longer serves them. Anything else? It's a King of Cups. Use your intuition, Spirit says. The King of Cups is devoted, protective, and emotionally mature. And they want their independence from this situation. It looks like they're going to get out of a situation. Like I said in the beginning of the reading that I did a while ago. They're leaving a situation and they know it's going to hurt somebody. But at the same time, they know that there's toxicity involved and they have to get out of it. That's what I see here. Alright, anybody else have a question? There's still a few of you here. I'm going to answer a couple more. I don't really need your input. Spirit knows what's going on with you. Alright, the next person that's watching, Spirit, how are you working in their life? May I see, please? The Lovers in reverse. And the Empress upright. So there's a Gemini and a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Somebody feels like they have no choice. Why do they feel like they have no choice, Spirit? Like they have no decision to make? Because they have a secret love and they're tired of living a double life. And I think there's a card in the wrong deck here that hasn't come out yet, so I'm going to let it stay. It's true love, and they've been living a double life. Why is the Lovers in reverse? There's a Gemini here with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Why is this here? Because they regret living a double life. Alright. Why do they feel like they have no choice, Spirit? May I see, please? Because it's something being a fantasy. They're fantasizing. What are they fantasizing about? What are they fantasizing about? That secret love. There's a secret love. But somebody's like, you go first. I'm not moving. You know where to find me. Why are they being so stubborn about this? Because they feel like they made a mistake. What's the truth about making a mistake? Somebody's been waiting. They're trying not to overthink, but you're all in their head, and they're clueless that you've moved on. Why did you move on? Because you wanted your freedom. What is being kept secret here, besides love? That you want a commitment, and you're not pretending anymore. You're not going to pretend anymore about a commitment. Clarify what you've been pretending about. That I choose you. You're going to finally tell this person that. You're keeping it secret. What's being shown? Make them prove it, that this was unintentional. Was it unintentional? It wasn't only you. What does that mean? It wasn't only you. It means that there's unsent messages and that this person forever changed your life without even trying. Alright, so let's see what the unsent messages are. Your family's here but in reverse. What are the unsent messages that this person won't send about you forever changing their life? They're wanting you to know that I'm falling in love with you. What would you say to that? You would say, they told me you were full of it. And what would they say to that? They would say, do you know who really loves you? Me, but I'd never tell you. And I don't trust you. Why don't you trust them? Because I miss you so much all the time, actually. So y'all aren't together and they don't trust you because they feel like you would be with somebody else. What's the truth? That you have me confused with somebody else. I would never do that. What else would you say to them? I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me. Good night. And I should delete you out of my phone completely. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next. Looks like you're having a long distance love here. What's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be hard to read. Why are they hard to read? Because this is a friend of yours. They miss you and they're not going to escape. They're not going to use anything to escape. What are they going to do? Be in denial about something not changing? What's the truth about not changing? Somebody's worth waiting for. And they're on the verge of telling you, or telling somebody, they're on the verge of telling somebody that they choose you. I choose you. I want a commitment with you. And I'm not going to pretend anymore. How is the other person going to react? They're not going to get angry. They're going to say, well, you have been leading a double life. And that needs to stop. We need you to heal. You need healing. We both need healing from this. Somebody's incomparable. Outcome of all of this. It looks like when you tell them you're fighting it, but somebody's pushing your buttons and telling you you can't get out of this because they're not for you. What's the truth about not for you? You want to be alone. You're going to take it slow. And there's a problem with the telepathy. What's the problem with the telepathy? the love triangle. They will call, let them go. There's gossip. And divine timing came out in reverse. Alright, what's the gossip? Nobody wants to hear it, but what is it? It's that somebody's got in a room and they need anger management. Why do you need anger management? Because you have to protect yourself and keep yourself safe. So when this person gets angry, they hurt people, like physically hurt people. Oh, and they want to set the record straight. Alright, set the record straight. The record being straight is that I'm in my feelings. You already know the tea. And I'm not watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip. Why are you not watching shit go down? Because you're depressed. What are you depressed about, baby? You are depressed because this used to be a love story once upon a time, but now it's over because the police got involved. And somebody ran away. They're busy and need to use sexual protection. Outcome of the ending of that relationship. A divorce. Somebody's going to talk about your issues and say you cheated. Truth about cheated. Caution. Somebody's sick and you need to chill out. And they're going to argue with you and put you in your place because you're busy and you need to use sexual protection. Clarify caution. Somebody's sick. Somebody's a copycat. They made bad choices and somebody's brainstorming and figuring this out. Bad choices, Spirit. They were promiscuous. You did not investigate the trash. What would you have found in the trash? A hater, a nightmare, a great actor, a rubber, or a condom. And somebody didn't tell you about this. So it looks like somebody may have some kind of STD going on here. So definitely make sure you use sexual protection. It may be one that's not, might be something you can't really cure. You just have to protect yourself from it. Okay, so I still have some more people. I'm waiting for you to post your questions and I'll be happy to answer them. In the meantime, I'm just answering questions of people watching and they know who they are. Y'all know who you are because Spirit ain't never lied. Spirit knows who you are. Yeah. Alright, anybody got a question they want to post or do you just want me to keep answering them anonymously? Did I look at that? Let me look at that. Why is no choice here? What's the T? That was the T right there. You have no choice because of the T. Why is the Empress here? Because of a King of Wands. What about this King of Wands? They're controlling. What do you mean they're controlling? The Tower tried to come out. Why are they controlling? Because of an injustice with a karmic partner. What are they going to do about that? Stop playing mind games. What were they doing? Oh, they were going to walk away and clean up the karma. They're going to walk away and clean up the karma. Good for you. That's what's up here. That is what is up. Whoever this is, they're going to clean up the karma and fight for what they love. Beautiful. It looks like they're fixing to tell this person it's over. This karmic partner. Alright, let me see. It may be that I'm not seeing your comments again like it happened last time. So I don't know. I hate when that happens. Sharisha, are you still here, baby? If you are, make comment on here so I can comment. I see your comments. I tell you what I can do though, if y'all want me to, I can start another video if you'll join me on the other video, and then I can actually answer your questions. You want me to do that? Let's do that. Alright, I'm going to stop this video and start a new one. So be on the lookout for the new one because I'm getting ready to start it right now, okay? Alright.